If your house can talk right now, what can it say about you?
Step into the rhythm of a brand new mind. We have arrived. We are living in the light. From the great to the boy, I will shine.
Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Becoming Z. You can call me Zanele or you can call me Tandegile. You're welcome. So, today, on to today's episode, we're going to talk about something that some of us we run away from, and actually, it's something that is helping us to become who God has called us to be. You know, when you have that a little bit of money and you're like, you know what, I want to go on a holiday, I want to go on a vacation. And then when you get there, you get into this hotel, everything is nice and clean and prepped, and the walls are white and the bedding is white. You even take photos, and then you like look at the bathroom, it's like so nice. And look at the sheets. Some people will be like, "Ngilale mashitini amhlophe." That is very nice. It's a very nice feeling. But now I thought, why don't we create that for our everyday life where we are? We create it in such a way that we don't clean because visitors are coming. We don't clean because, my in case my neighbor walks in, I want them to see that the house is clean. No, we clean because we are living in that environment, and we want to feel good every time when we get home from wherever we are coming from. And there is something about me. When I go through something, like maybe I'm stressed about something, I start rearranging the furniture. I'm one of those girls that does that. I don't know, maybe some of the people can relate with me. I start rearranging the furniture. I do the washing, and then I make sure that I wash the bedding, the carpets, and everything when I go through something. And then after that, I'll feel like I've been in therapy. It's a free therapy in case you need one. Okay, so I'm like, let us create that environment, that we are living in that environment every day. One of the things, as we are becoming who God has called us to be, it is very important that we live in spaces that reflect who we are becoming, and then also reflect God. Let your place, oh my God, uh worship God. Let it not go to God and complain all the time, and like, Lord, the person that you've given to me to take care of me is not taking care of me. Sometimes we go through things, and then maybe you are going through whatever that you are going through because your house is actually complaining to God. Can you imagine that? Maybe your house is complaining to God and saying, God, she's not taking care of me. He's not taking care of me. you know um so okay, so what I've done in my life, as in this journey, as I'm becoming, I'm like, you know what, let me start by making my home my sanctuary. Let me make it a place where I'm gonna be proud to say I'm coming back home. There's this lady that we used to talk to, and she's like, the way I hated going back home. When I come out from work, I'll delay myself. I'll stand there by the taxi rank until the last taxi, and then I'll go home, because I was just thinking that, when I get home, everything. So, and then I'm the one who has to take care of all that. We don't need to be like that. We really don't need to be like that. We must make sure that our houses are clean. They represent us. Let us not, you know, look good, have makeup on, and making sure that we smell nice and everything. And when we go back home, oh my God, it is a disaster. We didn't even make our bed before we go home. My grandmother used to say, make sure that before you go out of the house is clean, the bed is made. Because what if you get sick there outside and they decide to take you back home? When they get home, everything is upside down, and they'll be like, Oh, no wonder. That's why she's sick. Is this everything that is happening in this house? It's making her sick. So we don't need to be like that. So in this journey, as we are becoming, let us make sure that we take care of our environment. We take care of where we are, making sure that the house is clean, the bedding is clean. You know, you wash your bedding, even the pillows, not pillowcases, the pillows, they need to be washed. You know, sometimes you go and visit somewhere and then they give you um a fresh pillowcase. It's nice, but the pillow inside, when you sleep there, we're like, oh my god, it smells so bad. So let us, you know, when you get time, wash your bedding, wash your pillowcases, wash your even your pillows when you get the opportunity to do that. It You don't have to have the nicest things, you don't have to have the new bedding and everything, but as long as it's clean, that, you know, when you have visitors, you don't think like, oh my god, what am I going to do? You know that your things are prepared. So my girls, my man, as we are taking care of ourselves, as we are becoming, let us start by where we are. If we have clothes that you no longer wear, take it and give it to somebody that needs it. You know, don't wait and say, oh my god, I'm waiting for the day I lose weight. You are not losing weight, so you're gonna stay with those clothes for 10 years because you are waiting to lose weight. Take it out and give it to somebody that needs it. You will be blessed to get more things, that even when you lose weight, you'll be able to buy new things. And then also, even with the toys for the kids, we like, just in case I have another baby, and another baby doesn't need old toys, they need new toys. So give it to somebody that needs it at that time. Then when you have another baby, God will bless you with more to be able to buy more things. You know, sometimes we don't get blessings because we are blocking our blessings with the things that we are keeping just in case. No, we mustn't do that. As we become, make sure that your house is clean, your environment is clean. uh, you wash dishes before you go to sleep, so you won't have cockroaches. Yes, sometimes there are cockroaches even if you clean and everything, but try to, minimize the risk of having them. Wash your dishes when you're done eating. Wash your dishes when you just finish doing your laundry. Pack it away. If you need to iron it, pack it nicely. Then you'll get time to iron it. And then when you get time, make sure that you iron it. You pack it nicely in your wardrobe, and just, make your environment welcoming as you come back from work exhausted. You don't need to come back to a house that is cluttered. You need a house that will invite you in, and you'll be happy that you are in the place where you're going to rest. Before you go to sleep, you make sure that your house is not complaining, is clean. Before you go to work, you make sure that your house is clean. I've got this friend of mine, the way he is so clean that when he goes out, whenever he goes out, he makes sure that the house is clean, and then he will take a mop, and as he goes out, he takes a mop and mop until he goes outside, and then put the mop outside to dry. And then every time you go back to his place, it is perfect, it is clean. So, we need to take care of our environment before we can actually take care of our bodies, our makeup, and everything. So, okay, I've talked too much. Please, as we are talking about this topic, please share something with me on the comment section. Please, please, please talk to me. What do you do when you are stressed? What helps you to, to relieve your stress? What do you do? And then also tell me, if maybe there's tips about cleaning that you can give us, that we can use to make our environment to look nice, to look like hotels. Talk to me about anything that has to do with taking care of your houses. And how do you take care of your house? How do you make sure that your environment is welcoming to you and to your family? I would love to hear from you. Please comment. Please also like this video. please subscribe to this video. It will help us to make even more videos as we become. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear who is listening to this. I love you so much. This is your Gelzy. It's been so good talking to you. Remember, the journey of becoming, it starts with just one day at a time. I am so happy to do this journey with you of becoming. I love you so much. Until I see you on our next episode. Our next episode, we're going to be talking about becoming. Start with your mind. I can't wait for that one. I love you so much. Thank you. Keep becoming.